In this video, we're going to identify where the x-intercept and y-intercept occur on the graph of a linear equation. We'll then generalize where x-intercepts and y-intercepts occur. To start, the definition of an x-intercept is that an x-intercept occurs when a graph intersects the x-axis. So let's write that down. An x-intercept occurs when a graph intersects, so crosses or just hits, the x-axis. So looking over at our graph, if we look at our x-axis, which I can see here, looking then, we see that the graph of this linear equation is intersecting that x-axis at the point -3, 0. So in our example, that x-intercept we'll write as the point -3, 0. Now similarly, a y-intercept occurs when a graph intersects the y-axis. So let's write that one down. In our example then, looking at our y-axis, we can see the point 0, 4 as the point where that linear equation intersects that y-axis. So in our example, it was the point 0, 4. The next things we'll summarize are where the x-intercept occurs in general. Now as we look at that point, we're looking at where that linear equation intersects that x-axis. And so when we're on the x-axis, one thing is always true. And the thing that's always true is that our y value is 0. We see that point as -3, 0. And anywhere we were to intersect that x-axis, the y value would be 0. So in general, the x-intercept occurs when y is 0. Now, it's a little bit counterintuitive because we're talking about the x-intercept occurring when y equals 0. And so we want to remember that the x-intercept occurs when a graph intersects the x-axis. And when we're on the x-axis, the y value is 0. Looking at, in general, where the y-intercept occurs, it's very similar. Again, our y-intercept is where we're going to intersect the y-axis. And when we're on that y-axis, the x value is going to be 0. So the y-intercept occurs when x equals 0, excuse me. So looking at our y-intercept, that's where we intersect the y-axis, and what's true there is that the value of x is 0.